Hello, it's Martin from Wisely Automotive. Based on the very positive feedback we got on the last couple of behind the scenes videos, we thought you would like to see more of what we get to do when we prep these i3s. So here are 5 slightly unusual issues we experienced this week. The first thing which needs to be sorted is the silver sticker on this 94 ampere facelifted i3. The sticker runs from the base of the A-pillar all the way to the back, and we suspect the car has been regularly parked underneath a tree, and when tree sap gets on these stickers, it can start to discolor them a bit, unless the car is getting washed quite frequently. And while it may look like a straightforward job to fix, there is actually quite a bit of labor involved. The stickers tuck in underneath the plastic trim pieces, but that means to remove the sticker, the trim piece itself has to be removed. And to do that, you need to remove the seal which sits along the top edge of the windows. Once all of that is done, the old sticker is heated and peeled and the new one reapplied. And then all of the pieces can be reassembled, looking brand new again and ready to be picked up by the customer. Item number 2. Ripped door seals. Because of the i3's design without a B-pillar, these go all the way around the side aperture of the car. A bit of wear is understandable, because this is where your shoes can rub against the seal when you get in and out of the car. But these quite large cuts are not acceptable on a facelifted, relatively new i3, so we decided to replace both sides. All we need to do is pop off the plastic door sill trim, and then the whole sill just comes out. Installation follows the same process, just in reverse, whilst making sure the seal is properly aligned, otherwise the doors wouldn't shut properly. You would need to look really closely to discern that this has not come from the factory. The other issue we had to deal with was a problem with the drive shaft. Firstly, to get to it we need to remove this metal plate and the brace. And if you look behind the orange high voltage cable, there is the drive shaft connected to the motor, and with age these rubber covers like to crack, and because they are filled with grease to keep the joint lubricated, they start leaking all over the place. This is now the clean new drive shaft in, and this is how the old one looked. So if you look closely, that's where the crack is, and none of this grease should be leaking outside through the cover. This car has an issue where the indicators do not tick, because it seems like the speaker in the instrument cluster is broken. So even if I turn the car on, you can see that the indicators work just fine. The same goes for the hazards, but there is absolutely no sound. To get to the speaker, we need to remove the trim around the instrument cluster first, then remove the instrument cluster itself, and lastly, open it up by taking off a couple of screws on the back. There are multiple logic boards inside, and one of them needs to be removed to access the speaker connection. The only thing left to do is to unscrew the speaker itself and unplug the appropriate header. Then we just reverse the process to put the new part in. With that said, now is the moment of truth. New speaker put in, so let's test it out now. Just cluster put in like this for now. And it's clicking. That's working as expected now. The last thing we are going to cover is a windscreen chip. This is a particularly nasty one and has already started spreading. In this case, a repair was possible and we are super chuffed with the result. When filming these shots, it actually took us quite a while to find the origin of the crack. So needless to say, it's completely undetectable from the driver's seat. So overall, not only was the repair a bit more economical, but it also means we did not have to throw away a perfectly good windscreen. That's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and definitely consider subscribing, because this may become a series going forward. Until then, see you in the next one.